most of the time people feel that, especially commerce students, when they graduate and they realize that in my 3 or now 4 years of my BCom or BB or my bachelor's degree, I've landed on not doing much. They start feeling that it's too late to pick up something and their only solution is doing an MBA because A, it's the right time for people who pursue MBA, but B, what else can they do, right? They can't really go back in time and pick up CA or any of these kind of qualifications which their friends may have done. So people end up taking either debt on their head or taking money from family and then applying for going for your master's in MBA overseas, or you'll apply for maybe an okay tier 2 college in India, hoping that that degree of your MBA will actually get you the next step. But guys, that never happens, and in this video I'm going to tell you all how ACCA might just be the right path for you. So before I jump into it, if this is the first time you visited this channel, then please do click subscribe. If you find any value from this video, then give us a thumbs up, and if we missed anything according to you, then please do leave it in the comments. Alright, let me just start with the first point. For any graduate, first of all, what we mean by graduates in this video is simple. You have to have completed your bachelor's degree, most likely in the field of commerce, and you're looking for what to upskill yourself or what professional qualification to add to your CV because your career otherwise would be very average. So point number one, if you don't know the details about ACCA, we made a detailed video. In fact, we made, I guess, hundreds of videos on ACCA covering all aspects. So do watch the introduction of ACCA properly. But beyond that, the rest of it is going to be covered for you in this video. For a bachelor's student, out of the 13 exams or 3 levels in ACCA, the first 3 or 4 papers and more or less the first level is most likely exempt for you, which means you directly get to start at level 2. If you're studying under Mumbai University or Delhi University, for example, these are large universities that covers lakhs and lakhs of students, and the syllabus in these bachelors is more or less standardized and very clear with ACCA that if you've done a BCom from DU or Mumbai University, you'll get 4 papers exempted flat. That being said, India has hundreds of private universities and students' journeys in their bachelors which are a little different. You'll have to actually check your graduation degree, see the subjects covered, send it to the body, and then they will, in writing, let you know how many papers you are exempted from. Or you can type ACCA exemption calculator on Google, and they have an official calculator which tells you by putting in which university and when you graduated how many exemptions you have. But the easiest form for all students, at least who are watching this channel, is just simply reach out to us. We have a team of people who are trained on exactly all types of universities in India, and if there's something new, because of our relation with ACCS Platinum Partners, we can get it in writing what exemptions you have. Over and above that, the other benefit for students like you is if you register directly, and let's say you get 4 papers exempted, ACCA charges you on all the 4 papers. They charge you on an average close to 10,000 rupees, more or less average. But again, through platinum partners like us, we get massive waivers from the body which we pass on to you. So instead of paying whatever it is, you might have to pay only 10 to 20% of that, depending on what waivers ACCA is allowing at that moment. Now, this is the first step. Second step, when we draw a roadmap for students like you guys, what we suggest is immediately start working. First of all, if you're a graduate, find an internship, find a job. It doesn't matter how boring or fun it is, and please don't look at the pay when you're looking at your first job, because at this moment I'm assuming that you don't have much experience or any major qualification or degree except for your BCom or your graduation. One of the most important things for graduates is to take advantage of the flexibility of ACCA and study aggressively. ACCA exams are held every March, June, September, December, and assume you have 4 exemptions out of 13. You have to only give 9 exams. The maximum time that you should let yourself take is 1 year, 1 quarter, tops. Right? The maximum that you should allow yourself to complete ACCA, if you're a graduate and you've got 4 exemptions, is 1.5 years tops, which is 6 quarters. The earliest you can do is any which is 5 quarters. ACCA allows a maximum of 8 exams in a year. My recommendation is that at least bare minimum aim at 6 exams in a year. People who are graduates want to take advantage of time and they'll end up giving 1 exam per quarter. That is just 4 exams a year when your ability to at least give 6 if not 8. as a roadmap for all of you guys, start ASAP along with some job. Try and aim for at least 6 exams in a year, if not 8. Have a minimum of maximum of 1.5 years as your time frame, if possible 1 year, 1 quarter. Be very proactive in figuring out how do I make sure that everything you clear is first attempt. Lastly, when it comes to the cost, as most of y'all might know, if you complete the entire ACCA from scratch, it would be anywhere between 4 to 5 lakhs spread over the entire tenurity. In this case, you can cut off around 1 to 1.5 lakh rupees, because you not only leapfrog the first level, but you also get these exemption waivers and etc. etc. Plus, for you, the other advantage is you are also going to be earning. So when you combine it all, the overall cost is not that much. And even if you land up investing in your studies, as soon as you're a member, the return of all that you invested will come in hopefully less than the first 6 months of that kind of a profile. So if I combine it all, guys, even though you might be a little late to the game, ACCA allows you the ability to catch up by skipping one level. Guys like us help you with not only the fee waivers and benefits, but the actual direction and structure on what you should do to clear these exams. You have a plan as to how to give these exams. Like I said, stick to 6 papers a year minimum. The cost is more or less going to be around 3-ish lakhs, which includes everything: your training, the exam fees, the exemption fees, the study material, the registration, the subscription, everything that's included. And hopefully, this kind of clarity should make some difference to some of y'all when it comes to you guys' career.